We have got one extremely rare, extremely desirable 1967 Camaro SS396. It's a documented L78. That is a 375 horsepower motor, which actually Chevy lied. They dyno tune at 425 horsepowers. This one is documented by Camaro High Performance Inc. Jerry MacNeish, he is known as the expert in Camaros, and it's right here, serial number L78. So this is a genuine L78 Camaro. To make it even more rare, they only made about 1,100 of them. Less than 0.5% of the Camaros came with this L78 motor. How many still exist today that are real? To make it even more rare is this special color. You think you're looking at Hugger Orange. Well, that didn't come out till 1969. There's paint code 00 on the tag. That designates special order. They nicknamed this like safety cone orange back in the day. So that makes this car even more rare and special. It's a California car, rust-free, original metal. I believe it's 67,000 original miles. Go to volocars.com. You can take your time and study over 100 pictures top to bottom. You can read the information, and that's where you'll find a price tag along with a monthly finance option on every single car we have for sale. That's at volocars.com. If you enjoy the videos, subscribe to our YouTube channel, click on the bell icon, and you will be notified as the new videos are posted. But for right now, buckle up. Let's go for a spin. Yeah, nice, clean Camaro. I'll tell you all about why I believe the miles is actual. But let's start with the underside. The floors, another reason I think it's original. The floors are all original. I don't think they've even been spray painted over. Clean, dry, rust-free metal. This is a California-built car. I didn't see any cuts, splices, patches, no rotten areas. The pinch welds along the rockers, all that nice, clean, solid metal. The front end does look like it's all been rebuilt, the steering and suspension. These had a mono leaf spring back then, just one leaf, not multiple leaves. And this one has the one traction bar over on this side here, and it's square. I just learned today that only the big blocks came with a square traction bar. The small blocks had a round one. You look up at the motor, it's real nice, clean, Chevy orange. The motor mounts, fuel pump, starter, all looks real fresh. Has the correct canister screw-on oil filter. It has a correct 1967 Muncie 4-speed transmission. Has a 12-bolt rear end. They replaced the exhaust, and it's a correct replacement. Has a transverse muffler. It means the muffler is sideways. It's a dual exhaust, goes into one muffler, and then it comes out duals again. Fuel system was replaced, the tank, the straps, the sending unit. So yeah, underneath this car is super clean, well sorted, nice. Brakes, they are disc brakes up front, drum and back. Everything looks proper. E-brake cables are hooked up. So the body, I just checked it out before we started. I'm really impressed with the body. I mean, really, really impressed with the body. I believe it to be all the original metal. So it's the SS, so it has this raised hood. This hood fits in here square as can be. Absolutely straight. I don't see a ripple of any kind anywhere. Bottom of the fenders, absolutely clean, all metal. The gaps are spot on. No bubbles, no rust. It passes the J test. You can shut that with your pinky. The bottom of the door edge is real clean. I was up in the trunk with a flashlight. There's no cuts or splices. They're the original quarter panels as far as I can tell. Right up the panel here, absolutely straight, no issues. The trunk lines up just spot on, straight, no bubbles, no issues, no body work showing. Both quarters, I believe, are the original. I didn't find any splices. No cracking, no issues. All of this is really pristine metal. Nice. So the body, A++ as far as I'm concerned. Again, it was repainted this special order color. It's 00, which means it never had a vinyl top. They called it orange, safety cone orange, but it's a rare color. And it is said that the high performance dealerships that were selling the high performance cars are the ones that ordered this special color, I guess just to be that much more noticed. The paint is polished better than it would have been new. It's polished like glass, smooth, glossy. I mean, I've been around it a couple times now. I'm sure there's a minor imperfection here or there, but I mean, it's a really, really show quality paint job. I don't see cracking. I don't see chips or nicks or any flaws. And again, I'm sure there are some, but it really presents itself really, really sharp. So this is painted on pinstripe and the nose stripe. That's all painted on correctly. The chrome, this emblem sparkling, taillights were replaced. There's a little, you don't feel it, but there's a little imperfections in the chrome. They're reproductions. Bumpers, re-chrome, SS gas cap. Now, tail panel is painted black. That was on the big block Super Sports. They're painted black. Again, the paint and body is outstanding. One of the reasons I think the mileage is original, I believe it's all the original glass, including the windshield. It has the original marking down in the corner of the windshield. Rain gutter trim is real nice. Vent window frames, got some little freckles. It has a bow tie mirror, that's new. 14-inch rally wheels with the correct 1967 only small center caps. They have Reproduction Firestone Wide Oval redline tires. Big cross flag emblems are sparkling. These look new. Up front, everything looks real nice. T3 headlights, both of them are the correct original style headlights. So that's the outside, very impressive. Let's open it up and get inside. Okay, I'm going to show you a nice clean trunk compartment. So under the trunk lid and the jamb is painted real smooth and glossy, real slick. Weather strip is replaced. Now no patches, cuts, splices. This looks to be pristine, all original metal. It is re-spatter painted, but this spatter paint was done out of a spray gun. They got the spatter very close to original versus the spray can that most people use. And it looks like taillight housings are new. Door jambs are really nice and clean. Bottom of the doors are clean. The door weather strips and the roof weather strips were replaced. Now another reason I think it's actual miles, I think this interior is original. If you look at the door panels, the armrests, the bases, they're not beat up, they're not torn. They just have enough patina on them where I think they're original. The dash is real nice. Someone did have two holes here at one time for who knows what. They've been plugged. Very basic, no frills interior. A speedometer and a gas gauge. You don't even have a radio. It's a radio delete. There's no antenna, no radio. This piece of aluminum trim has light surface scratches. I think the glove box liner was replaced. So it's just nice and clean and tidy. I'm sure the carpet was replaced. The original style shifter ball and all that good stuff. Basic steering wheel in good shape. The seats, again, they could be original. Just enough patina, and I'm just talking like a little bit of the dirt and the grain. You know, they don't look brand new, but they're not bad at all. Same for the back seat. We got original seat belts, but I think this is all just very nice, unabused original interior. Headliner has been replaced because it's a little different than the visors. Dome light works. Back of the seats are nice. So yeah, nice, clean, basic interior. Remember, whoever ordered this car wanted to go fast. They weren't getting all the options to make the car heavier. So it is a correct engine. The casting codes line up. The codes on the front does designate that it is a 1967 375 horse L78 motor. These come with, I believe, a forged crank. They got a hotter cam with solid lifters, 11.5 to 1 compression, the big square port heads, which is designated by this hump right here, by the way, with bigger valves, factory aluminum high-rise intake. I think it's a 750 or a 780 Holley carb. It has the correct fuel line. And again, I just read an article, they dyno tested an engine with a completely stock build, and it was 425 horsepower, 445 pounds of torque. This has the correct open element air cleaner. This is the correct lid with the little dish here. We got correct valve covers. Now notice the pulley, look how deep it is. It's because it's a solid lifter engine. You can rev it real high. You don't want your belts flying off. So they're the correct deep groove pulleys. All the hoses and the clutch fan and the shroud and the radiator, all that's proper. It has spring clamp battery cables. All the metal surfaces are smooth and clean. Cadmium plated brake booster. The wiper motor, the squirters are hooked up, has hood insulation. A new wiring harness in the motor compartment, but just a very nice, clean motor compartment. And there's a picture of the trim tag on our website. In 1967, the tag actually tells you it's a 375 horse. It tells you it's a 4-speed. This one tells us it was special order color.
Everybody, we're rolling tough today in the 1967 Chevy Camaro SS 396. Only 1,138 of these cars made total, and this one is Jerry MacNeish certified. So absolutely real deal and absolutely king of the hill back in the day if you were riding around in this car, and you can still be even today. We drove it around the block already. It's got more than adequate power, even for today's standards. These 396s were rated from the factory at 375 horsepower, but rumor has it that they actually made 425. So you'll see when we accelerate here exactly what we're talking about. That drivetrain, or that power plant, is paired with the Muncie 4-speed manual here. It's just an exhilarating ride. No power steering on this one, but it does have power disc front brakes. And yeah, let's see what she's got. I'm excited. And just like that, up to 65 miles an hour without an issue at all. Yeah, just a great experience. I love the way the exhaust sounds on this thing, and of course the looks on it too. We have a special order paint code 00 factory hugger orange car here, and I mean, this is just a combination that you don't see anywhere. Let's see how she goes down the road. Nice and straight alignment there. Very dialed in. Definitely the entire undercarriage has been rebuilt, so go ahead and check out pictures of that on our website. Also, talk to somebody in sales if you want to come test drive it for yourself. You're more than welcome to do that, and check out all the other details on our website, volocars.com.
So every car goes through our shop. It's inspected, it's test driven, it's put on a lift. And this one here, what they had done to it, they replaced the reverse light switch. They have working reverse lights. They replaced the throw-out bearing, and the clutch was making some noise. They installed a new speedometer cable, and they had it front-end alignment done. So the car should be serviced, ready to go. And what we've got here is an extremely rare and desirable high-performance Camaro that's been documented by Jerry MacNeish. So you can rest assured this is the real deal. And the fact that it's a rust-free, clean car like it is, unabused, I believe the miles to be original. We got a pretty special piece right here. Good investment car. Go to volocars.com, talk to the salesman. They'll help answer your questions. They'll help get you financed. They'll help get it delivered to your door. That's all at volocars.com. Hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe. Click on the bell icon. We got a lot more great, exciting videos to come. Thanks for watching.